Hey everyone, I'm Allison.
And I'm Bryce, and we're Better Half Reviews.
Oh, that's heavy. So welcome to another On the Table segment. We're going to be talking about what games were on our table in March. You had a little sneak peek of them there. There's a few that are not pictured though, because they've been sent on or they were played digitally. So we try to make this a little bit fun for you guys, so we'll have some questions along the way. We used our BG Stats app to get some of the data about percentages and games and etc. And we'll make it a little quiz show for you and see how well you do. The points don't matter, but it's fun anyway.
And as we ask questions, be sure to comment below, see what you guess, and then see if you're correct. Or if you're like me, just fast forward to the answer and then type the answer in.
Don't cheat. But let us know how you did, okay? Okay, so, well, I guess with holding all of them up, that's kind of ruins one of our questions. But hey, if you don't cheat, you can still guess or based off of your memory. But again, I said there weren't all the games pictured. How many games did we play this month? Last month? Whatever. This month. March.
But this is coming out in April.
I know, just whatever. Yeah. But we're talking about March, okay? Okay. Total number is 16 different games. And so now the guess is how many of those were... Okay, wait, no. No. Hold up. I'm forgetting what we do because Bryce threw off my groove with this. Okay, can you tell us all the games?
Oh, yeah. We played Millennial Manatees in this awesome pink fanny pack. Calico.
Manatee pack.
Sorry. Calico. Quest Kids Matching Adventure. Regicide. Barnyard Roundup. Fleets and Fortunes, or Fleets
of Fortune.
Of Fortune, sorry. Fleets of Fortune. Black Sonata. Flourish.
Flourishing and sweet. Flourish.
Takanoko. Quest Kids, with its newest expansion, which we didn't fill out.
Okay, where is it?
I don't know. Lost Ruins of Arnak, Old Salt, and...
That one's heavy.
Quest and Cannons. It's in a bad position. I can't pick it up right now.
And not pictured is Oros, Brew, and Koi Garden. And I forgot to bring another one down.
And we forgot Space Plague. And here's that Quest Kids expansion. It's Tolk the Wise. It's a really awkward way of holding it.
It works. So how many of these were new to us in March?
This is a hard one, because did you count certain games?
What do you mean? Yeah.
We've played them before, but they're new to us.
No, that's a different section. That's like acquired games.
Okay.
I did count all the ones that were new, and the answer is 11. I'm going to read through it so I don't miss any of them. So the new to us games were Quest Kids Matching, Black Sonata, Fleets of Fortune, Flourish, Koi Garden, Barnyard Roundup, Lost Ruins of Arnak, Quests and Cannons, Millennial Manatees, and Brew. Yep. There you have it. That is a lot of new games. Alright, so hopefully you're doing great so far, because obviously we aren't. So now, what was the winning percentage for Bryce and what was the winning percentage for me? Who had the most? Have you been watching our On the Table segments? Because you probably know this answer. Spoiler!
Did Allison beat me this month?
No. Bryce had 72% and I had 51% winning percentage. In my defense, I played Oros and lost, I think, a couple times. And I lost a couple games of this.
In my defense,
he wins everything.
You didn't tell me the rules to this and counted it as a loss for me?
No, I explained them as we went.
Which was so confusing.
He was just tired, okay?
I didn't know what I was doing the first game. I totally lost. In the second game, I only lost because I didn't guess soon enough.
No, not because you didn't guess soon enough. You guessed wrong.
No, I guess the place wrong, but
No, you guessed the final clues wrong.
no, I got the final clues right. I didn't, there was two places,
right,
and I guessed the wrong place where she was at.
And then he ran over. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so he won again. Okay, we're done. Yeah, you got that. So now you need to guess what the most played game is out of all the ones that we played in March. And remember, there's some games not pictured.
I don't even think I know this answer.
Yes.
I'm gonna guess Black Sonata because you played it at least twice and I played it at least twice.
I played it more than twice, but yeah. Ta-da! We played Black Sonata the most, and I counted it because I helped you with some games. Well, I monitored them, and then I played this a ton. So that one was the one that we played the most. So it's from the Gaming Goat Games, and it's a solo-only game, but I mean, you could play it with someone else and like deduce things. But it's a pretty cool game. I like it. Yeah. Okay. So now the hard choice, picking the game of the month. So every time we've done this, I've always picked it beforehand and he never has. I haven't picked mine yet because I am having such a hard time picking one game.
This is hard. And I was thinking I'm eliminating two because we played them online months ago and this isn't the first time we've played them. So I'm going to try to pick something newer.
Can I have, like,
But I'm still having trouble doing that. Don't forget this.
Oh yeah, can't forget this one.
Are there any games on the other side of that?
No, just big ones
Okay.
and then these ones. Okay, okay, I have two games. I have my first place and then I have runner-up. Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
Okay.
What's your first place?
So my first place is going to be Black Sonata. So this was a game that I like theme and colors and beautiful stuff. When I first heard about this and saw this, I was like, okay. And when I saw what it looked like, I was like, okay. But then I heard it was really good and it was a solo game, so I was like, sure. And after playing it the first time, I was blown away. I could not stop talking about it because it's a solo hidden movement deduction game. And you're like, how does that even work? So that one was so cool to see how it worked, and it still blows my mind when I try to think about it too much. But yeah, so I had a lot of fun with that one. That one's my game of the month. And my runner-up is Brew. It's a game that's coming out in the summer, I think. And it's from Pandasaurus Games, and I loved playing that one. The art looked fun, and it was a very challenging, tight game, and it was a little bit more take-that than I thought, but I liked it.
That's interesting. I didn't get to play Brew because I was at work when at work when you did the playtest. I agree with Black Sonata. That was very interesting to see the movement and that social deduction aspect. But my game of the month...
How far are we going down here? Okay.
...is Flourish. I really like this game. It was interesting. Little strategy of okay, I want to play this card and I want to give you these two cards because we only played it 2-player. We didn't have other people to play with it. And so it's I'm going to try to entice you to take this card, which will give me more points because I'm going to put down this card, and I don't know. Just interesting scoring and stuff going on in that game. I thought it was really cool.
It looks beautiful. And I'm going to add something real quick here. I'm going to go with the funniest gaming moment of the month because I don't know why we haven't talked about that because laughing is fun. Story time for you all. If you are not following us on Instagram, you probably missed this. See this game? Barnyard Roundup. It's a family-friendly game. It's about bluffing.
I'm not a great bluffer.
He's so bad at bluffing. So, like, if you've played the game, like, Bluff or BS or whatever you want to call it, where you put down cards and you say something, like, in this game, you put down a number of cards and you just say one of the animals. Like, you say it's 4 pigs. And so then it's either 4 pigs or it's not. And then you try to call out if they're telling the truth or not. So, Bryce...
I totally told the truth. Just saying.
He confidently puts down, like, 2 cards and says, 1 pig, or, like, says some type of animal. I can't remember which one. But he puts down 2 cards and he says, 1 pig, like, super stern. And I'm just like...
I told the truth, okay?
I just laughed because I'm like, obviously you're lying because there are more than 1 card. And the other card he was trying to give me was a bad one. But it was just so ridiculous. And he, like, lost it. I lost it. And I'm just like, you can't even bluff properly. It's like, it's so easy. And you just put down 2 cards, you say 2 something, but no. Anyway, so that's my funny moment of the month, okay?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh yeah, it was so good. I kind of want to rewatch those now. It was hilarious. Oh, all right.
I will say I did have 2 games as kind of backup games.
Okay.
For game of the month. Real quick, one was Old Salt. We had played this previously on Tabletop Simulator.
Mm-hmm.
Or Tabletop Simulator. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I really enjoy it. It's a piratey, kind of light war game. And then you already mentioned Oros. I really like Oros as well. But we had played those previously, so I didn't want to give Game of the Month to those. So I chose something new.
Yep, that's kind of what I did too. All right, so now let's talk about the challenges that we're doing this month. The 10x10 and the 5x5 challenge. My solo 5x5 challenge. So we found out we were going to be moving. So it kind of threw a wrench in some of our plans.
It's been a crazy month.
But I did actually play some solo games, just not any of the other ones that I haven't played yet. So my solo 5x5 challenge, I'm at 8% completed. I played Calico, that was on my list. I didn't play any of the bigger ones because I just didn't. And it looks like we didn't get anywhere on our 10x10, so we're at 9% still. We've got 91 more games to play. No problem.
Yeah, like I also mentioned, it's been a crazy month. I accepted a new job, and this month we'll be moving. So I don't know if we're going to make much progress on our 10x10 or 5x5 this month either.
But at least two of the games that are on our 10x10, Clank Legacy and Pandemic Legacy Season 0, are games that we have planned, or I kind of want to plan, to play with certain people, and we're going to be almost near, I was going to say in the same state as them, but we're not actually. But we're going to be within a few hours of them, so we can actually maybe play those games a little bit more easier than living across the country from them. So
yep.
I have a plan, and we're going to do better. Okay? Okay.
So yeah, we're moving across the country this month, and it's probably going to be a light gaming month for us. We'll see.
Just a smidge. We might have a special video coming out about our trip across the country, but we'll see. And so now let's move into the games that we acquired this month. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, we got these ones. Okay, it's heavy. All right. Yeah, bye. Okay. Take a breather. Okay, so we kind of talked about some of these earlier. So we got Black Sonata and Regicide from The Gaming Goat to do reviews of. This will have to happen after our move.
We got Quest Kids Matching Adventure and Quest Kids The Trials of Tolk the Wise. Sorry, that was painful.
A little bit. And we actually got this in February, and I totally forgot to mention it. We got the expansion for Tidal Blades Heroes of the Reef, Angler's Cove. It adds a 5th player and a new board to the game.
We got Magical Unicorn Quest.
This is coming out to Kickstarter this month, well, April, very soon, and we're going to test that out. And we won these, the 2 villainous expansions, the newest one, and then the Perfectly Wretched, yeah, in a giveaway from Woosung Board Games, and we are very grateful for that. That's awesome to add to our Villas expansions because I didn't need them, but I kind of secretly wanted them.
We have Lost Empires. This is a prototype.
This is from Colossal Games. This is going to be coming to Kickstarter, I think this month as well, a little bit later in April. And we're looking forward to trying it. It's a 2-player game. And we got Lost Ruins of Arnak because I heard it was in stock at Barnes & Noble and I could not help myself.
Literally, she couldn't.
I've been wanting this game for months and months and months, and so I had to go there and get it.
And then we have Flourish.
Yes. This was our Kickstarter delivery, and it's beautiful and gorgeous. And then from Treasure Falls Games is the base game of Quest Kids, and then Tolk the Wise expansion makes it like a campaign mode. This is like a dungeon crawler RPG kind of thing for kids, 5 and up, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting how they do it, and our son's 3, but in a couple of years, I think he would get it. And then we have Old Salt. This is a prototype of a game coming to Kickstarter. And another prototype, Quests and Cannons. This is coming to Kickstarter as well in September.
Mm-hmm. So we got 4 prototypes. And we actually, we received Oros as well, but then we played it and submitted it back or gave it to someone else to try. We've got like a lot of prototypes in this month. And we sent off another one, Koi Garden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lots and lots of games. And possibly maybe receiving some at my friend's address that I had it forwarded to because we didn't have our address they were moving to yet. But yeah, so we're definitely keeping busy at Better Half Reviews. I knew spring was going to be a really busy time for us, and we decided to throw in moving across the country too. So it's been fun.
But we are doing reviews of Old Salt and Quests and Cannons. Those might be out before this comes out. I'm not sure what the schedule is. But be sure to look for those if you haven't seen them already.
They'll probably be coming out later.
Okay.
They most definitely will. That's okay.
In that case, be sure to like and subscribe so you get notified when those come out.
There you go.
Look at that promotion.
Good job. So now that we've talked about everything that I can think of, and with everything coming up, do we have any goals for the month of April coming up?
Well, I think a big goal for us will be to move across the country.
Well, yeah.
And set up our new gaming space.
Yep.
We purposely got a house with an extra room so we could...
We're one of those people.
have a gaming room.
Yeah. I think one of my other goals for April is to try to play Pandemic Legacy Season 0 at some point.
Yeah, I really want to finish that. It's been on hold for a couple months now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's one of my main goals. And, well, to be honest, I have a ton of editing to do. So there's lots of prototypes that we've got going on and some reviews that we need to get out. That's my goal for, like, now until the end of time. But yeah, so my goal is a lot of editing.
Yeah, and we've gotten a lot of new games over the last couple months that I really want to get into.
Yes. And some that are coming, oh my gosh. The ones that are coming on Kickstarter that we've been waiting for, we have so many games to play.
Yeah, I'm really like, let's just get across the country and just keep playing games. I'm excited for this. And feed
ourselves every once in a while and, take care of a child.
Yeah, go to work, those normal things.
But anyway, so hopefully you had fun just hanging out with us, talking about games and seeing what's been on our table. Are there any of the games that we talked about that you don't really know about or that you're interested in if you want to know more about it? Like Bryce said, we may have reviews about them or we may have them out in the future. So definitely give us a like and subscribe so you can see those videos.
And if you want specific reviews, be sure to comment below and tell us what you'd like to see. We're interested in, reviewing any of the games we have or any of the games we don't have. Just let us know.
And if you want to send us games like what MV Board Gaming said, hi Nick and Vic, feel free to send us games too. Just kidding. We're fine. We have enough games. All right. So I'm Allison.
Can I hold you to that?
I shook my head.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm Bryce.
And we're Better Half Reviews.
Happy gaming.
That's my line.
Have fun.
Happy gaming.